Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. It's gonna be a little dark in here. I'm thinking about maybe leaving the light off today. Let me see if this will help. Whoa. There you go. Do the old-fashioned way. I might be out of focus, but it'll be brighter. Hi, I'm Hazel. This is Kira. And we're having a real cozy day today. I woke up feeling like I'm kind of coming down with a cold, so we're just gonna take it real easy. We're gonna leave the lights fairly low. I'm so out of focus with that. We're gonna have to make it a bit dimmer. There we go. leave it a little low, and just do something nice and comfy and straightforward. As soon as my game finishes initializing, which it's working on, you know how that goes. The Weasel Queen, thank you for the 5-month reset. Oh, there we go. Can we get in? Hiya, Hazel. Hamburgers. Pet camera's back. No. That's the, that'll be the little game window. Pet cam's not back. Pet's right here. She's on my cam. Or I'm on her cam. Howdy, squad. Let's see. Play button? Yeah, there you go. There we go. It's firing up. I was playing the fun game that I play sometimes with my Bluetooth driver where it says no and I say please and it says no and I say I'll restart you and then we do the whole thing. Aced a calculus exam, ready for spring break. Congratulations, that's fantastic. Johnny Soros with a 41-month resub. Holy smokes. Look at my druid. Speaking of cozy, look, she must be so warm. Look at how much fluffy, fuzzy fur is around her face. She has, like, the boots. She's got the gloves. Are you getting down? Okay, I'll see you later. I'll be here if you need me. Very spring, very resto. Good luck today. Thank you, Jinx. I have hopes that are somewhere in a medium range. I have medium hopes. I finally managed to get my PvP item level up high enough for them to let me into Solo Shuffle, which was a great first start. I am PvP item level 411. I did some more skirms off stream and then a little bit of some world quests in Azurspan for the Sparks of Life weekly, and got myself enough honor and a couple bloody tokens to get some stuff. So we're up to 411. I have green stuff still in the trinket slots, and then that's it. Everything else is either honor or Drake Breaker or crafted in Furious, so that's all fine. I now am in the position where, here's what I'm working on. Here's the dream. It is a vicious saber-tooth mount that I want. It's got the spots. It's hot. You know, it looks like it's been preheated. It's got an extra skull in case you get a dent in yours. What's not to love? That's what I'm looking for. And in order to get progress on that, I need to begin to win games at or above 1,000 ratings. So first I need to get to 1,000 rating, which is why in we go. Good news is I'm a healer, so I get much faster queues than everybody else. I did one solo shuffle round already. Not today, it was yesterday, but it was instant. So at least we'll be getting in and out. I can't guarantee my performance, but last time I won 2 rounds and lost 4 of them, so it's a nice attainable bar to set at the beginning. Sandy Cheeks, thank you very much for the 19-month resub. Got the Dathia neck from the weekly time walking chest. Got all auto mounts except auto because I wasn't that bored yet. Auto will be fun. You'll have a good time with that one. Okay, I'm going to put a buff. I'm pretty much just going to run kind of the same spec for everything. And I'm going to mostly just do my best and see if I can still stream while also playing. She might need a Tuskar shapeshift with that Mog. Is there a... Oh, you mean like the toy. I thought you meant maybe there would be like a bear form that's like a Tuskar druid bear form. That would have been... Well, Tuskars aren't bears, are they? I'm thinking coffee. World quest stuff was mostly fine. You get Sparks of Life for killing rares and for looting treasures, as well as for doing world quests. So Flabby flew me around. We just did mostly rares. He knows where they all spawn. Okay, we have Many melee. Oh, one of them's dead. All right, that'll work. Although last time I got cocky because I won the first round, and you can't get too cocky. Streaming at our usual time through Easter weekend. Yeah, I was planning to maintain the same stream schedule. My Easter plans are for Easter Monday, which is my normal day off anyways, and assuming that I don't have a cold at that time. To be clear, there is no Tuskar shapeshift form, but she needs one. I see, I gotcha. Do you enjoy WoW by yourself? Love WoW, play a lot less since my friends quit WoW for good. Sometimes, yeah. I do. But I do find that I think that I enjoy WoW by myself because, well, it's nice, quiet, alone time, but also I enjoy getting to, like I'm collecting things that I know I'm going to be using with like my teammates. Like maybe I'm farming Mog and then I'll put on a new Mog for raid night, with my friends. I know it's tough to lose the group of people that you're playing with. Also, I think my Bluetooth is really, really dropping. That's a pain set. They might be able to kill through it. Doesn't really matter if a warrior is silenced, does it? Not as important. I do want to be a little bit cautious with my mana. I'm also, my Omnibar is either not on or not working, so that's usually how I keep track of, short of Gladiator Losa, that's typically how I'll keep track of enemy, like, burst and stuff. Oh, they did it. They did it. Good job. Sore throat pop-up yesterday. Could be because Colin's covering everything. Hard to tell. I am very lucky in that I can still kind of like, this is Hazel's version of showing up to work. You've skipped makeup and you've left your lights off and you've come on to play WoW anyways. Oh wow, so brave. But I don't have to like worry about infecting anybody, so I can take it real easy. I can stay home and hydrated and warm, and I'll do raid testing this afternoon, and then I'm probably going to take a nap. And I found that through my 20s and now into my 30s, as long as I stay like super well rested and hydrated, I can usually sleep off a cold in the first like 2 days, maybe 3, as opposed to when I used to have to go to school because there was no not going to school. You'd be in it for like a long time. So do they want? Yeah, I'm gonna try not to panic trinket. Just gonna YOLO a clone there. I like this kind of pace of PvP where like you have time to do things, but for the most part, I'm not really in the mood for really long, hyper-tactical matches where there's, 4,712 things going on. I mostly just kind of want to... cyclone a couple people and hope that somebody dies. Assuming... the dream is that you don't cyclone the person that they're all on. So I think the Death Knight's a pretty safe clone target for now. They seem to be splitting. we go. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. And is it 30s plural if you aren't 31 yet? I think that if I'm 30 and I say I'm in my 20s, I'm a big fat liar. Rating's not over 1,000 yet. This is only my second solo shuffle game overall. Shuffles get slower as your rating increases. It would be lovely, and I don't know how possible this is, but it would be lovely to just kind of hover my rating at like 1,100 so that I'm earning progress, but that I'm not necessarily climbing. There are rewards to be had for climbing. If you get to... I'm assuming that you can get the 1800 Elite Mog in Solo Shuffle. I don't see any reason why not. Correct me if I'm wrong. They want the priest? They want the warrior? They got the warrior to trinket already. I'm just going to kind of sit back and do a little bit of this. Yeah, you can have some of that. Yeah, my sound is a mess. It must be smoother for you guys, but it's just cutting in and out for me. Oh, they did it. More players than 2s and 3s makes sense, but the community's mentioned it being a problem for rating. Oh. Do you only get rating in Solo Shuffle if you win 3? How does it work? Do you get more if you win all of them? Excellent questions. I can guess. I couldn't state with certainty. I can tell you that the first round I ever did, I won 2 rounds and I lost 4, which seems like a loss to me, but because I started at 0 rating, it still gave me 192. I think that once your current rating matches your matchmaking rating, you will probably gain or lose rating based on whether and how badly you won or lost, with 3 rounds being the average, but there may be some funky math that goes into that. So are they on the priest or are they on the... They might be on the priest. Am I? Okay. Alright, great. Let's just do a bunch of this here. See if I can get away with that. I can get away with that. That's the nice thing about this rating is you can just kind of YOLO cast stuff, and even if everybody has their interrupts up, they might not use them. Hi, kitty cat. Welcome back. You want to come up? There you go. There you go. Ice band's almost over. I'm very curious to see how much I get from this particular round. If we can do it. I'm falling behind here. Oh, I don't have a trinket for that either. Kitty cat. Kitty cat, would you talk with chat while I see what I can do about all this damage? Oh, I like the Jester mug. Let's go for a half. There's turtle still though. Hi, kitty. I can hear her purring. There we go. Could get out editing Hazel gear. I suppose I could at that. Although, if it's happening with one, sometimes it's happening with the other one. It's just, you know what I bet it is? You know what I've decided that it is? Today, I asked the speaker what the weather forecast was, and it told me there's going to be thunderstorms. So, it's just all of this weather activity in the air is just no good for Bluetooth. That's probably not true, but it sounds fun. And it also makes it sound like a beginning of a magical story could happen. Okay. I don't mind getting a root spell reflected on myself because I can shift it if anything. Could have 2 more stacks on that. I do find that my targeting is a bit iffy. Oh, that's not going to be enough, is it? It might be enough. Like I'm scroll wheel targeting, but I think my fingers are just twitchier than they used to be. Alright. Nope. Alright. Well, oh, look at how much we got for doing all that, though. I got 310 conquest, 476 rating, which brings me over halfway towards the 1k I need to start working on my, vicious mount. 1800 honor! It was my first win of the week, I think, which is probably why. And then a strongbox and a hazard medics payout. Alrighty, I'm gonna open those. So, even if I don't, I kind of want to use all my honor just to buy honor pieces, even if they're not like strictly upgrades for me, because transmog. I don't know how reasonable that is. Actually, I should check. I have 685 conquest. I can probably buy a conquest piece. I can't buy the conquest gambling boxes yet because you need 1400 rating to do that, and I'm not really much of a gambling person anyway. So I'm kind of feeling like, what do I want my conquest pieces to be? If I save up, because conquest stuff, I think I should probably focus on getting tier slots first and then see if I can catalyze it into tier, because currently I'm running around with no tier at all. Transmog is forever. Pretty good first game. Second game. I went 2 and 4. I went 2 and 4 last night off stream. It's probably going to be uglier than that. Oh, and then I have 2,000 of this. So these things they scale a little higher. The world PvP stuff has a higher base item level, but a lower scaling item level, so I can safely replace it with, I'm not too worried about the cloak transmogs. I'll go for a pair of gloves, actually. These gloves only scale up to 408. Well, yeah, okay, so these, or I could get, I can get a bunch of stuff, but just for the mock, you know. Gloves, boots. I guess I should try to do things that I'm going to at least wear. My weapon is a aspirant staff. It's a two-handed honor staff that we got. Yeah, we'll do these gloves, and then presumably as we grind our vicious mount, we're going to get enough honor to get like all of this. Is my assumption. The thing I think is true. So I'm not actually going to wear that helmet. So I should make sure that I'm getting any pieces that I might wear. I guess I replaced the Drake Breaker stuff. So I have Drake Breaker in my... I have unupgraded Drake Breaker in my bracer slot? No. Did I? Oh, cloak slot, I guess. All right, we'll buy a cloak. We'll buy a cloak. Haste versa? Yeah, I need more haste. Making sure I didn't mess up and buy something that's like really bad for me. That brings me to 411. And then we got 850 more. Could get a pair of booties, but that would just be for the Mog. 411, 421. Okay, upgraded Drake Breaker is better. I managed to upgrade one piece because of the thingies I got from the weekly. I was not shocked, but I guess I was surprised to find out that there is a world PvP set in addition to the honor gear and the conquest gear. I had no idea there was like a third category of PvP gear this expansion. I saw bloody tokens and like trophies of whatever, and I'm like, no, don't you come at me with another currency. I just sorted out. I just figured out honor gear. Calm down. Turn the honor to marks of honor, get more transmog at a discount, buying older sets. Yeah, I like getting current set first though. I'm also occasionally getting marks of honor just from playing. And Druid's got a pretty good collection of honor sets already. This is the one armor type, and I know I could send them to other characters to get other armor types, but this is the one armor type where I've Druid PvP stuff, I've either gotten a lot of it during the current season. A lot of it's ridiculous looking. When am I ever going to run around looking like this? Maybe it's a missed opportunity. Maybe I should do that. Hey, Fringlet. Hey. How you doing? But yeah, I kind of like half one upgrades and then I half one transmug. And then I mostly just want that cat. If I can get out of the season with that vicious cat, then that's going to be good stuff. So let's see. Fury Warrior. The opposite healer is a Preservation Evoker. I've got 2 Warlocks, a Rogue, and a Warrior. Alrighty. Tier must be important, eh? That seems true. I'll focus my conquest on that. Although I don't know how many catalyst charges I have because, well, yes, they're like account wide and you can kind of accumulate them a little bit. I haven't been, you know, like I think I've been just not paying attention to the catalyst and I don't know if I have enough charges. I might have to actually do some catalyst weekly. The other thing that's kind of nice for gearing anyways is doing this, I'm pretty sure, is giving me vault. Yeah, I'm getting vault options for doing this. Okie dokie. They wanna maybe hit the warrior. Oh, I love that Murloc mount. I'm pretty sure I have it. I forget from what. Something. I don't know the first thing about what preservation evokers do these days. Mia, thank you for the 11-month resub. You can Emerald Communion inside a Cyclone? That's wild. I think I need to scoot some things around. That's blind. So they're DR'd for a while. If I can get away with this, it would be great. I can get away with that. Oh, my add-ons. No, thank you. There we go. There's one rand. Pretty Lady 291 with a 5-month resub as well. Thank you very much. How is Evoker healing in Mythic Plus? Thinking about switching main to Evoker heal. I had a really, really fun season healing Evoker in Keys. I think it does very well. I think it has a lot of great tools to deal with situations. I think it works. I can only attest to it in pre-made groups, though. I ran with my friends for the whole season. I didn't pug, I think, at all. I maybe ran with like a half pug one time. So I don't know to what degree it works if you can't communicate directly with strangers. I should have swapped that to talent. That's okay. Howdy, meowdy, shuffling up a storm out there. I'm doing my best. I am so far satisfied purely on the basis of having whatchamacallums. Instant cues. Instant cues are pretty nice. Oh, I need to turn off minion health bars. There's so many health bars here. Oh no, they're gonna lose some. Range of Evoker's a little strange for me. Not a Tauren or a Gnome. This is true. This is true. Yeah, but you get used to it. And in Keys, I find that the Evoker range is more of an issue in Raid than it is in Keys. People in Keys tend to be a little tighter together to begin with. And you're doing a little bit more like 1 and 2 target healing and a little bit less like full group healing. There is some full group healing, but it's more about the, I found it to be more about the echoes and stuff. What does that do? I do not know. I do not know. That purple cloak thing seems important, and I have no clue what it is. So they're on a warlock. Got a trinket. There we go. Actually home when you're streaming? Hi, Jesse. All of that course predicated on your group still running. Healers in Mythic Plus. Ah, yeah. Unless they decide to play with a marksman hunter or a boomy who stands in Narnia. Yeah, yeah. This is true. An evoker yelled at the group for not being stacked enough. That became kind of my like catchphrase in Raid was, what if we all just kind of like stacked up, or you would just hear me in the middle of a fight just squawk on Discord, stack, like just a deranged crow, stack, because it's like insane how much easier it is to keep everybody up and how much more efficient it is. If there's no reason not to be stacked anyways, I don't see the DPS side of it very much, so perhaps I was inconveniencing them all greatly. So if it's some kind of like a spell ward, then how do I get rid of it? So I have both the oh, they killed a warrior. That's good. Hates up a CC per stack. Maybe it's only magical CC. I'm wondering if the move is for me to spam clone it off. Like, I'm wondering how I get rid of it, basically. Your 15 rounds, has anyone typed in chat? Honestly, I have not been looking. I think somebody wants people to call it like an initial target. But I've been pretty, for the most part, not paying a wild amount of attention to chat. 6K shuffle games on a preservation evoker. Ask me anything. 6K, holy moly. I could have done solo shuffle on my evoker instead of on my druid, but I just really don't like mixing and matching. I'll see you later, kitty cat. I really don't like mixing and matching classes that I PvE heal and PvP heal on. Doesn't, oh, I see, so I can just wait for it to fall off. Meow. I wonder why they're using their obsidian scales. Because that's like a defensive, right? Like, that seems important. I'm gonna try and hold them low for a sec. I don't know if that's a strategy that will go well. But, and then I'll swap it over here. And then I should be able to swap it over here if I can get it off without a kick. There we go, yeah. Meow. 6K more arena games than I've done through my whole PvP career? Oh no. No, I've got more than 6K games just on this Druid, and I've done a bunch of different Druids. But that's a lot of solo shuffle games for sure. It can give immunity to interrupt. I see. And they're so confident that nobody's going to train them because of the rest of their stuff. That is tempting. If you were going to try and talk me into, not that anybody is, but if you were going to try and talk me into playing a Preservation Evoker, telling me that nobody ever goes on them is a pretty good way to do it. I hate being targeted. It just makes me all flustered and flaky. So, my move then is just to wait for it to fall off. Doesn't seem to be any good reason to use my time trying to clone it. I can maybe look into it shortly. There we go. That'll do. Oh, I got combatant. There we go. That gave me... So to be fair, we did go 5-1, which was pretty good. We need to stop doing that, otherwise our MMR is going to start climbing, and then it's going to get hard. But I get tons of honor, 200 conquest, 453 ratings. So I should be able to start working on the Vicious Mount now. Catacorn, thank you for the 3-month resub. Can't contribute to kill CC's subpar. So you just kind of like hang out, do some damage, and heal. I got a Medal of Honor. Oh, 150 honor must be used during Dragonflight Season 1. I could use that for alts, but we all know I'm not setting up any alts, so I'm just going to use it right now. Beautiful. All right. How am I doing now? I have another 2K. Yeah, this is how you live your life. This is the stuff. So, I don't think I'm going to worry about like item upgrading stuff, but just because that needs those things. Just out of curiosity, like you could spend, yeah, you could spend honor and upgrade stuff, but I'm sure I'm going to need it to upgrade conquest stuff anyways. I have 900 conquest points. I don't know what my, oh yeah, I was going to do tier pieces first. So let's maybe get a chest piece or gloves or spalders or something. What are my spalders? I guess it doesn't really matter. Shoulders are like a cool piece for transmog, so Versa Haste sounds good to me. I'm gonna buy some conch shoulders. I want to check my rating. I'm at 1121. Oh wow, you fill out your vault slots so fast doing that because of how much honor you get and because it's technically rated PvP. Holy smokes. Alright, I'm gonna put my new shoulders on, see if they look cool. Da-da-da! Wow. Neat. All right. I want to fly over to the vault and the catalyst, the thingy. I want to go look at the thingy and see what my charge situation looks like. Purple is so nice. Did I enable Omnibar? My add-ons are kind of a mess, and I don't really understand why. I ran updates a couple times over the last couple of days. Omnibar in theory was turned on, but in practice, sometimes I see it and sometimes I don't. It is turned on, but you're right, it hasn't really been showing, and I don't really know why. I don't know if I have the juice in the tank to figure that out today. I am trying to get the Vicious Mount, or at least I'm trying to work on it. I'm still 0%, but I think I need to do another round now that I'm 1100 to get there. But we don't have to, well, I don't know if I have to win. I guess it says wins. I don't know if I lose like 4 rounds, if I'll get 0% progress. I guess I'll find out, because I'm sure at some point or another it's going to happen to me no matter what. I am very poor at finding the catalyst because I often forget. It's in this general area. It's around here somewhere. It's where there's a quest mark on the thingy doodle. Oh, my bird's so sleepy. There we go. Is it hard or just grindy? I would say just grindy. You do need to be able to get to at least 1,000 rating and maintain there. And in solo shuffle, I've heard that you can drop below 1,000. I don't know if that's true. But, and there's some amount of grind even just being able to get in. But not having, oh yeah, I've got 6 charges. Yeah, okay, I'm set. So I could catalyze Drake Breaker stuff too, which is really interesting. Maybe I should have bought tier slots in there too. But catalyzing that gives me a PvP version of tier piece. Very nice, very nice. I wonder if that'll change the appearance of it. It does change the appearance of it. So I was purple. I am now yellow. I could probably mog it back to purple if I want. CGI Turbo mounted in afternoon. Oh man. I'm very curious as to what the percentage situation turns out to be. Just for PvP gear and for getting PvP mog, the honor and conquest from doing solo shuffle seems, at least initially, I know I'm in the early stage where you get a bunch nice and easy, but takes a long time, this expansion. So if I lose 4 rounds, I don't get any vicious map progress. At least they can be fast. At least solo shuffle, if you stay in the right rating bracket, can be fast. Okay. Well, the good news is that we have all month. I'm not ending the season without that mount. I require the kitty cat. Madam Rachel, thank you very much for the 4-month resub. Very much appreciated. Get some honor for losing, yeah. Well, I guess there's no sense in staying over here because I'm going to need to buy another conch piece to even catalyze it anyways. It'll be nice to get tier. Month-long chill grind, no sweat. Yeah, the question is, do I want to do it on or off stream? Because, I mean, today I'm going to do on stream. But, it's definitely harder to hold a conversation with you guys when I'm queuing this. It's easier than when I'm queuing actual 3s, but it's at least during the game I usually have to pay a little bit of attention. So one thing I wanted to swap around is I wanted to swap these just so that if E is going to be rejuve, I want E to always be rejuve, yeah. How do I feel about my talent? I want to know why Omnibar is not enabling. I'd also love to know which of my add-ons, actually here, I can see which of them are like not up to date, so I can turn off any that are out of date. Gladius, really? But I'm using the Dragonflight one. We can turn off map coordinates and no, I need Plater. Turn off rarity. Yeah, maybe. We might get a dang. Even worse, a shucks. Gee willikers. It feels good to at least have this set up and off the ground though, and it is like the right time in the patch. I feel like I'm fine to just kind of let my evoker sit. You know, I did my PvE stuff, I did my profession stuff. She does need to do Forbidden Reach just for collection purposes, but this is a little bit more time sensitive. Oh, somebody declined the invite. Plus, it feels kind of comfy and nostalgic. I don't love running tree form. I mean, it's fine. It's a cooldown. It's saving us occasionally. I'm not currently tracking offensives all that well, so I just kind of start using them whenever. All right, what do we got? I have 2 ranged. I'm fighting a BM hunter and an arms warrior. Hello! What's up? What's up, Buttercup? Got the Forbidden Reach blue slime mount today. Congratulations. Ain't going away in 10-1. And I think that it's not vital for me to do it when everybody else is. Some things like the Primal Storm's Fury, which I should, keep an eye on and see if I need to do that on my main. Some things like Storm's Fury are much harder later on when people aren't doing them anymore. Like BFA Warfronts, or you kind of want to do them when everybody else is, because otherwise it's just difficult to get groups and you sort of need people for it. But Forbidden Reach, it's basically just killing rares, and eventually I'll have enough damage to, I already kind of have enough damage to solo them if I really believe myself, and in future patches it'll presumably be easier. It's in 12 minutes. Okay. Oh man, my transmog is a mess. I've been spending all my gold fixing my mog. Oh, I love that mount. Do I have that one? I might have that one. It's a lava snail. Scoopster. So it's a holy paladin. Well, at least I can see my teammates. This orange circle is there. I don't know who they want to be on. I guess I'll take a look at it. Looks like a little bit of everything. We're just gonna make sure we use cooldowns aggressively, so that we are, because that's BM Hunter cooldowns. I can get used to looking in Gladius, I suppose, for cooldowns. I might get stuck into a trap here. Oh, maybe not. Can I juke a kick? It's hard to know if you juked a kick when you can't tell if... oh, no, there it is. So Omnibar is kind of floating in between... oh, they broke. I can't tell if they're on the Paladin. They're kind of on the Paladin. The Evoker's on the Paladin. But not, currently. I get in lots of trouble with my friends whenever I PvP with them because I am queen of cycloning their kill targets, during their cooldowns. It's kind of my move, But the Paladin's already bubbled, and they're pretty much out of defensive, so I think I'll stop CCing them. Maybe I should look into myself a little bit more. Where's the hunter? They have a kick available. Oh, no, they did it. Good job. Good move for comedy. Got one of the Mop super rare transmog weapon items. Congrats, Jeff. That's awesome. Comedic relief, always good. What were we talking about? Oh, cyclone and their kill target. Yeah. that, yeah. Okay, 2 ranged. I've never run precognition before, but I want to give it a try. Oh, I love the mount. I'm gonna sit that. Nope. I should have trinketed it. I was expecting to get trapped out of it, and I figured that that amount of HOTS would sustain him, but I was incorrect. Do you have a precognition of it being good? Evidently not. I just know that if I don't have any, if I'm not, oh, I just blew Shadow Meld. If I don't have any melee, if I'm not fighting melee, then I don't need, oh, you don't have to keep changing it. I don't need reactive resin, so I can get away with, although, what else is cool? Let's use high winds. That's always fun. Clone him low, dude, at the top of your lungs for added effect. Alrighty. I wonder who they want. They have kind of themed mounts. They're both using lava mounts. Oh, I was really tempted to... Oh, no, I lost my... I was really tempted to just trinket and... I still have Trinket if we need it. We've managed to pull this back at least. Wings is almost over. Paladin should not be able to get out of this. There we go. There's Bubble. Very good, very good. I lost my Bluetooth connection to my earbuds. I can't hear anything. It's just me click-clacking. Well, that'll work. Spooky Snacks with a 37-month resub. Oh my god. 37 months, bee's knees, or as we say in Australia, the koala's pajamas. Do you really say that? Don't lie to me. Is that true? Because if so, that's just going to make my life immeasurably better just to know that that's true. I want to go back now. Oh yeah, I had high winds. I want to go back now to reactive resin just for safety. No, we do. Please. Please. Oh man. Good move for the melees to root a target. I mean, I like rooting melee targets. That Siphene should need to die, but I don't know, because that's going to do, like, so much damage. I don't know if I have the damage to do it on my own. So, they have wings up, which is why I wanted to do that. Yes? Oh, that'll work. I think there was some reason why I used macros instead of keybinds to target, which on pet teams prevented, because my mouse wheel counts the hunter pet as a target. I think I need to, after this round, reset up my targeting macros because and I think that'll help me with my targeting a little bit. It's been a bit frenetic. Must we get shufflin? I must, Scarlet. I simply must. Oh, I saw the hunter running away from the warrior. Yeah. No, it's good. You're peeling melee off of your ranged is always a good thing to do. Okay. So there's just 2 rounds left. I have the ranged opposite me. I still have reactive resin on, but it's fine. We won't worry about it. Warrior is way over there. All on their lonesome. I have run the wrong way from them, and they may die. They're dead. That's that. Never heard anyone say koala's pajamas. Heard the term cat's pajamas. Same meaning. Have you heard of the bananas in pajamas? They're coming down the stairs. I remember being greatly excited at the opening. It's a television program, and I remember being greatly excited at the opening theme. And I don't remember the contents of the show whatsoever. It could have been all trash. Would never know. The opening song was so catchy and exciting that it's carried the entire thing for me. Imagine if the scroll wheel decided to target imps. Oh, jeez. Alright. That's okay. Now that I have the rating that I want, I would like to win, but I don't want to win too aggressively. That paladin wants to come haunch me. Oh, I'm stunned though, so it'll be DR'd. Yeah, I'm gonna trigger that. Am I able to just cyclone them in their cooldown? In their dragon range? Yeah, I can. What about the paladin? Oh, what about me? Alright, well, that's something. That's fine. I'm really not used to not having, I'm really not used to not having... Oh, I need to be careful. They like me this round. Something or other. I forget what. Leave me alone. Yeah, Vokers seem like they can really just kind of like hang out. They're not really, they're just kind of doing their own thing. All right, there we go. That'll work. Hey, we got combatant too. I lost my connection again. That's a real bummer. I wonder if it's because of, oh, I don't know. Raiders. Oh, Tomcat, welcome everybody. Hope you had a good stream. Original dancers who played the bananas ended up falling in love have now been married for 20 plus years. Oh, can I tell you the cutest? Oh, that is the cutest bananas in pajamas story. Oh, did I ever get my Necro egg? I did. I got all 3 of them. Would you recommend solo shuffle to someone who's new to rated PvP? Yeah, I think so. I think it's a lower pressure environment to learn the ropes of it. It's you can also try skirmishes, but solo shuffle kind of gives you more chances to work with the same bunch of classes and see how they work from both the enemy side and the friendly side, which I think is nice. You do need to get yourself at least a little bit of PvP item level before they let you in, which I discovered. All right, I am 2%. I got 2% of my progress towards my vicious mount for that win. We won. I actually don't know what I went in that one. Does it show your match history? It shows you, oh, it shows you rounds won and rounds played. Oh, I wonder if we were talking rounds instead of games, because now I've played 24 rounds in the season, which sounds like quite a lot. But a single queue of solo shuffle is 6 rounds. And it shows me as resto. Okay. Now let me see about, okay, first of all, I'm getting my macros back. I'm getting my target macros back, these guys. So instead of party 1, party 2, and then self, I have these done in the keybinds, but I'm changing it. Edit mode, quick keybind mode. Edit mode, bars, quick keybind mode, character specific. All right, so 1 is up, 2 is down, 3 is click. I want that bar to be up, scroll up and scroll down, and it's not actually working. Hang on. I wonder if there's another way. There's another way for me to do this. Okay, let's go into key bindings. Action bars. What action bar is that on the right-hand side? It's the one that has mouse button 5. All right, so somewhere in here we've got clicks. So here, up, down. Funny that those don't work when you're in quick key binding mode, but anyways, that should now hopefully solve my pet targeting problem. 49 wins to go. Can't do them all in a row, though. I'm going to have to lose a few at some point. Oh, you get so much honor, though. So I am now at 450 conquest. If I can get up to like 700-ish conquest, I can get my second tier piece, and that'll be exciting. Then I'll be running around with 2 piece on. For 3,400 honor points. I am delighted that you seem to continue to get heavy amounts of honor points for wins, because that will help me get sorted in all those transmog. Once I've gotten all the transmog I can get, I can then start upgrading gear, I suppose. Or I could trade it for marks of honor to get more transmog, but I guess I could upgrade. So here's the thing. Let me look at the upgrader. So my shoulders, which are conquest shoulders that were catalyzed into tier shoulders, I can upgrade their item level, but it will not improve their PvP item level. It only improves their regular item level. So I'm not too fussed about upgrading them. I just want Mog with that in mind. Alrighty, so I have 3,400. I'm so rich. I want all the weapon appearances, but I'm getting the armor appearances first. I couldn't tell you why. Let's just shop for the sake of shopping then, I suppose. And then a belt. Get this whole set all sorted out. Nice, and then I've got 500 points left. We can... I think I'm going to take a very short break and see if my cat needs anything. That was dire. I will be right back. Okay. I thought of something I can do. Am I connected? Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I thought of a thing. I'm gonna look at my Omnibar settings and I'm gonna move it. And I'm also, I think, here, test. Yeah, I'm gonna scoot it up some. If I can remember how to even move it. But I wanna go through the spells a little bit because I think right now I had set my Omnibar up to only show me interrupts, which is a valid use for it. But I also want maybe like one or two, like some of the big damage cooldowns for the different classes. I do not remember how to scoot the thing. I don't remember how to move it. Unlock? Clever. All right. So let's kind of drift it like this way. So it's just a little bit higher up. Thank you. And then I'm gonna plop it there. Visibility. Just in arena. Thank you. And I guess BG's that we won't do. Yeah, I had everything turned off except for interrupts, which is fine and good. I'm also gonna grab like a couple of big damage things if I can recognize them anyways. So this is everything it could possibly show me for a Death Knight. I chose Pillar of Frost. I don't know what on earth the other Death Knights do. I won't get everything here. I just want to kind of, you know, scan through for anything that sounds really scary. Meta, probably, for Demon Hunters. I don't think I've ever seen a DPS Druid in Arena, so I don't think this is all that important. I suppose Berserk. Go to spells. You can choose abilities by class and spec. Yeah. There's a default spell list, but I don't want to do that because the default spell list is kind of aggressive. It's a lot of things. For this, I'd like Dragon Rage. For Hunters, I'm thinking Wrath. Just as like an extra, because I don't really want to turn on Gladiator Losa right now. I think that I will it'll rinse over my brain. But what do mages do? Mages do all kinds of stuff. Do I care about any of it? Have I seen a mage? I saw one mage. There was one. Icy Veins. Combustion. There we go. Monk. Do they still have Bone Dust Brew? They do have Bone Dust Brew. Bone Dust Brew used to be really scary. And I'll throw Storm, Earth, and Fire on there. Obviously Wings. I'm not too worried about Avenger's Shield, but I'll do Avenging Wrath. And then for Priests, I'm going to go ahead and say Void Eruption. I don't even know if they run Void Eruption. It's fine. It's fine. This is so many words. I don't know what rogues do. They have like really heavy metal names like Deathmark, Shadow Blades, Exsanguinate. They sound like a mid-2000s band. I'm gonna go ahead and say whatever happened to good old-fashioned Adrenaline Rush. There's that one. that's a button. I know that one. 3 hours configuring Omnibar. Not like I've ever done that before. Flavio, I was talking to him and he made a good point of this is a pretty decent way to just reading all these things is a pretty good way of learning what enemy players are going to come at you with in PvP, because this isn't a list of every spell that they ever have, but it's a list of their cooldowns, which is more useful. It's a big list, but if you wanted to study something, this would probably be what you would do. Where's the thingy doodle? I don't know. They've also changed things since the last time I played, so nothing ever stays the same. Avatar, perhaps? Avatar and, I know a warrior a little bit because I've played one. I've played Crinkle, so I know that they can do... I'm looking for Avatar. I'm looking for Recklessness. There's Recklessness. There's Avatar. Job done. All right. We'll see if those changes that I made do me any good. I'm also curious if I have a less good round than going like 4 or 5 out of 6, if I will if I'll get less percentage, more percentage. How often have you used cooldowns in her? I've pressed Avatar and Recklessness And then when I activate one, I think it activates the other one because I took some kind of a talent. Very talented. Rage of the Sleeper. Rogue name of all time I saw was someone called Backstabbeth. That is very good. That is excellent. I know some people that would be real jealous of that name. I'm so pleased with how much transmog, how much of the honor set I was able to get. It looks like I just need a cloak to go with it, and then I'll have like the entire... So I have the renowned set because I bought the Tuskar set. The honor one is just a recolor of it. I'm only one piece off from having all of that. Apparently there's a dungeon set for it. I didn't know that. and then I guess that's world questing stuff. Interesting. The actual, so here's the conquest gear. So I want to fill out that set, and then this is the set that you get for presumably 1800, but it looks like I also got it for, I don't know if those are a darker orange than what I'm wearing or if that's the same thing. It says that I have the bracers and the pants and the cloak for some reason already. And I don't really know why. It's not the same as the 2200 or something, I recall correctly. I think you can get most of the set for 1800 and then the last couple pieces are 2200, but I'm very confused as to why I already have some credit. It's not even the same pieces that I got gear crafted, so that can't be it. Your druid will never see a dungeon from the inside. That's probably true. Oh, my goodness. I got it for my achievements. What did I do? BM Hunter Balance Druid. I'm going to drop Reactive Resin for this game, and I'm going to go... Do I want High Winds? I think I want High Winds. Malorn Swiftness is very intriguing to me, but High Winds, especially if you're in a low enough bracket where you can kind of get away with clone spamming, I think it's kind of nice. Combat. Oh, for combatant. Oh, I understand. Oh. I see, I see. Yeah, not from catalyzing things. That gave me, it's a different orange. The catalyzing actually gave me a raid appearance. So if I figure out, yeah, I got the first of the Vault of the Incarnates, which is yellower. It was yellower. I thought it was. Oh, geez. Okay. My targeting buttons are not on my bar in here. So here, let's... Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You guys just live without me for a second. This is very important. I can't believe I didn't realize that wasn't keybound. All right, there we go. I can officially target you. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There we go. Oh no. Oh gosh. You know what? That wasn't even me struggling to get my buttons in my bars. That was just from me greed cloning the healer when I should have been healing still. Yeah, this is solo queue for Arena, which something I never thought they would do. I genuinely thought this would never happen. But sometimes, often I'm wrong. See, now I'm wondering if I could get to 18 for the elite set, for the set before the end of season in solo shuffle. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I might have to actually try. I might have to actually, not saying that I'm not trying now, I am, but I might have to actually So there's the mage. They have their kick up. Oh, we swapped on them now. Oh! How come your build spec'd you into that? I don't have, druids, resto druids can spec into kick, but I have not currently done so. So I missed Bestial Wrath happening. That's already over. Oh, I'm also just eating polymorphs. I haven't paid the slightest bit of attention to the mage. Oh man, oh, they both died. But I died first. That's a bummer. What do I have instead of Solar Beam? An excellent question. I don't know. Cyclone? No. Tie round? We have to try and spec kick as Ardrid. Yeah, you'd need to get... I was looking at it. You'd need to give up some stuff. I was having a hard time coming to terms with possibly giving up Innervate. So they want to go on the healer. Okay. If that's the case, I think I probably want to try and CC the Paladin if possible, just to, especially during their cooldowns, just to kind of chill them out a little bit. I found that BM Hunter also did a lot of damage. Hi, Kitty. Welcome back. So that's cooldowns. Hi, welcome. Okay. Nobody takes kick as Ardrid. I guess I was just jealous of the that's ice block. That's only a half trap, that's okay. Are they off the monk or are they back on? Hard to say. Oh, oh, nope. We tried. BM's been gnarly ever since they did that buff / bow nerf. 2v2, partners in Aflock. So Loki's harder as a healer than a DPS? I think that just for the sake of grinding out points and grinding out progress and stuff, the Q time you get for being a healer is like well worth it. But I don't know, it's a different bag. I would be terrible DPSing any form of arena because I've no awareness whatsoever. Mage is on my team. Mage has the blue square. They're on the balance grid. I've made some choices. I just die sometimes. Oh dear. Harder to climb as healer? Easier to get carried as a DPS? Oh, yeah. I think that if I'm gonna continue to have fun in solo shuffle, there's gotta be some kind of a balance between like looking at what I want to work on and what I want to try to pay attention to and do better at, without getting too invested in when I've just absolutely pressed any button ever and die horrifically. Because it's very easy to get discouraged, and that's kind of the worst thing that can possibly happen. For me, anyways. So I guess I'm going to try and pay attention to positioning and where my team is. At least they get auto-marked. That's very nice. Hi, chat. Hello. How you doing? So, there's there, and they're there. The thing that, has the paladin used cooldowns yet? They have. I wanted to stun them. No, I'm just dead. The thing that... No, I don't know. It's all gone. All good. Not bad, not good. I made some baked beans from scratch yesterday. I did them in my clay thing in the oven. I'd never done it before. I was kind of improvising the recipe. They're pretty good, but there's something missing. But I made a lot of them, so I don't think I'm going to get another chance to do them for a while because I'm going to have to eat all of these ones. And then wait long enough so that I'm not sick of them anymore. And then I can workshop it with another batch. Bree Buns, thank you for the 23-month resub. I'm getting flat in this round. It'll be a good chance for me to see... I think they've noticed that I get flattened. Good chance for me to see what the rating looks like. My instinct is always to just get around and behind pillars, but I don't necessarily check to see where everybody else is standing first. I just run clockwise, like, well, like a clock, I suppose. Nope. And alright. I won 0. We went 0 and 6. They still gave me 165 honor for my time. We lost a bit of rating, which is fine. I'm assuming we got 0% progress from that because we certainly deserve none. Spice, you could experiment by adding it when you eat some. That's true. But there's something about slow cooking them in the oven that really infuses the center of the bean with everything that you're cooking it in a way that, like, we can still check the flavors, but it won't be quite the same. So, yeah, we are still at 2%. We have our 165 honor. That was gnarly. Is there anything that I want to change about my UI? I think I'm fine with my targeting now. Omnibar was working better. I don't want to turn on Gladiator Losa yet. I think we just gotta keep at it. Stay in. We'll call that one an MMR equalizer. Maple and brown sugar. I did do brown sugar. I did molasses. I didn't want to do maple syrup because it's too expensive and I'm trying to cook on a budget. I was looking into, people use both orange juice and soy sauce, and I didn't do either of those, but I did use mustard. I think I just did way too many beans and not enough everything else. I wanted it to be kind of like a tomato-based sauce, and I did some fresh tomatoes and some tomato paste, but I think I could have done more. Vegetarian, so no bacon, no salt pork. I think it also needs fat, and I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do that without using any meat, and I didn't really come up with anything. I thought about coconut oil, but I didn't do it. Wish they would add solo curated BGs. Add-on that shows exalted reps among all characters. I heard a rumor that there was like a new version of Pretty Reps that was functioning for Dragonflight, but I think they might have called it something else. I don't have it myself. Hi. Hello. Yeah, I used quite a bit of mustard powder. They're not bad. And I think maybe they're just a bit, like, I've only ever eaten mass-produced, pre-packaged, pre-canned baked beans. I'd never had homemade ones. I just gotta figure out what it is that I want. I love Kitty so much. Yeah, me too. Look at this little honey bun. Hi. She's a very sweet girl. I brushed her yesterday. I was outside and a little Siamese kitty came up to me and I was petting it and it was all warm from the sun because it was kind of sunny yesterday. I kept waiting for it to rain. It didn't rain until super late, but I was like, man, this kitty looks brushed. I should brush my cat. I just assumed that I have the self-brushing model, and I kind of do. Okay, we're going to go back to reactive resin, and we are going to believe in ourselves and do our best. I think the tomato paste had lots of acidity. I don't know where you buy liquid smoke, and if so, how do they make it? I don't trust it. It doesn't seem like a thing I could grow on a farm. It doesn't sound like food. Like, I understand it adds flavor, but how do they do it? What dish are you talking about? Some homemade vegetarian baked beans. I slow baked them in my. I have got this like piece of clay cookware, and I did them in my oven for a while. Grows in a lab probably. Making Cuban beans today, because the curry flavored chickpeas that I did in that same thing were really quite good. But I used like a lot of spices in those. I think I just needed to go a little heavier on everything. Okay. My beans turned into like a lot of beans. So they've sapped the healer. If they open, I will clone out. Well, clone out-ish. Okay, not clone out at all. I keep forgetting they can Emerald Communion through that. Oh, I was gonna... I almost stunned them. I didn't, but I almost did. So the healer's DR to this point. I can, like, leave. I'm DR'd as well. And that'll work. Okay. Katie's self-brush? No, she does. She does. I just, I wanted to bring her to a new level. Just smoke in liquid form. But if you presented to me smoke in solid form and said, do you think this is a good idea to eat? I don't think I would agree. Waterbenders extract it from the air over a campfire. Don't know how they do it. It's not an artificial flavor. I know that like burned food and charcoal is carcinogenic, and I guess I'm just nervous about the smoke. I use paprika. That gives a smoky flavor. Actually, I didn't put any paprika in the beans. Maybe I should have put some paprika in the beans. So they're on the evoker. Here's a feral druid. Sometimes I get rooted and then I go, oh no, I have oh, I already used my stun. I got all excited about stunning. Oh, I trinketed, but not fast enough. I got all excited about stunning the evoker. It was on cooldown. Recently found out paprika is actually just red pepper. Like red bell peppers? Have arenas changed? Switch some teammates as rounds? This is a solo shuffle. It's the solo queue version. Chips or sawdust. Burned at high resulting liquid. I guess it just doesn't sound good for you. Yeah. Although I suppose there's lots of things that aren't good for me. You could argue brown sugar is not particularly good for me either. Dried red bell peppers. Oh. I did not know that. I have a pepper mill that I used to grate my black peppercorns in, and I like it very much. It's made of wood. It's got a little silver knob on the top that you can screw or unscrew to refill and fill it. And I bought like a big old thing of peppercorns that I can restock it at home. I am set for pepper because I eat it on eggs in the morning on toast. Calfredo, thank you for the 18-month resub. What is it that we're doing here? It looks like we're hiding, but for no particular purpose. Oh, I love the fox. I got them murdered. I just got that rogue absolutely popped. Oh, I thought it was a magical paprika plant. Yeah, I guess I hadn't really thought of where paprika came from. I just assumed like many spices in my cupboard, it just exists. You know, they get it from the spice mines. Do you plan to regrow your hair? I don't plan an awful lot when it comes to my to my style or looks. More or less a day-by-day basis. I might regrow it. I might reshave it. I might regrow it for a while and then reshave it. I don't know. I guess I don't have any plans would be the answer. They scrape it off the floor. Alright. Well, the evoker's trapped. I don't know if they want to open on the hunter or the warrior. There's the rogue. So if Emerald Communion, there's no sense in me CCing over it because there's no stopping it. I'm gonna go for halfsy. I'm gonna trinket that. Oh, achievement window. No. There we go. We did one. Do you think a stream has happened where someone did not mention your hair? Maybe. Maybe not. Hard to say. What do you guys think the best spice is? What's the one that you use the most from your spice rack or basket or bucket or whatever it is that you dispense spices from in your kitchens? I certainly hit paprika pretty often. I use a lot of cumin. Oh. Oh, I kicked myself. I kicked myself. It didn't matter. It's okay. They killed somebody. Are we calling salt a spice? I don't know why I was about to say. I classify salt as a mineral. You know, among the many minerals I put into my food while I'm cooking. Garlic goes on everything. Garlic powder for sure. Pepper. I use a lot of garlic, but I exclusively use fresh garlic. I will either mince or press fresh garlic cloves. I don't think I even have garlic powder. Chili powder. Chili powder I realized is actually, at least the chili powder that I bought, it's a mix of other things. So once I realized how much I like chili powder, I just dug down into the ingredients of that and started using those instead. Alright, they want... Well, I don't know. I don't know what they want. Thyme and rosemary. Rosemary is the fresh herb that I use the most. Basil or rosemary, but I always, year-round, I have rosemary available because I've got a big bush of it on my balcony. It grows quite well. So there's... I don't have Hibernate anymore. It makes me a little bit sad. Emerald Communion. Got a trinket out of the one guy. Alright, that's both kicks. But the evoker has the thingy up now. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. Alright, that worked. Match complete. So I went 4 and 2 for that one, which I didn't really notice. I felt like that was one where the DPS did more than me. That MMR is exactly where we want to be. We didn't change rating at all, but we got a bunch more currency to spend. It is a spice, but it is a tomato and a fruit salad situation for me. Better get some flex tape. All the garlic. I want to grow funny garlic one day. I want to grow lots of weird, strange, interesting, different garlics. And I want to try them all and see how they taste and see if I like any of them better than regular off-the-shelf grocery store garlic. I want, like, garlic test gardens. Garlic dens. I have, let me see here, 1800 honor once again, 682 conquest, coming up on enough to get my 2 set. 2 set would be nice. And that gave me 2%. So you just have to win 50 rounds of solo shuffle. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta win 50, and not rounds, like matches, I guess you would say. So with my 1820. Why does it say I don't have that appearance when it says I do have that appearance? The cloak is the last one that would be part of the like the set technically. Maybe I just start going for the weapons because the weapons are pretty cool. Oh, that's very me. That's a very me thing to carry around. Get like a nice dagger. You're the best. Love your YouTube videos. Oh, thanks. This mode looks fun. It is fun. It is fun. And it's pretty reasonable to get into. I appreciate that if I make mistakes, people only have to hate me for the next like 8 minutes. And then they don't have to see me again, presumably. I'm taking that polearm for the appearance. That's what those honor points are for. Alright, send me back in. Don't even own a bag of granulated sugar. I have honey I use from time to time. Do you bake much or do you mostly cook? I kind of do both. I need to, I want to make a loaf of bread in my clay Dutch oven looking thing. But I'm pretty sure I let my sourdough starter die. I'm quite sure I just need to dispose of the body. How do you bake much without sugar? Well, that's what I wanted to know. You might have some like you know, cool new European tech that's not legal in North America yet. One sugarless cake, it was awful. Yeah, I've had some vegan baking that's quite good, but you can make vegan things with sugar. It's once you try to do it without sugar, it's no fun. Do not bake. I like baking more than I like eating baked goods. I think that baked goods are fine, but I have to be in precisely the right mood for them. Oh, I would like to get two... What is my 2-set even going to do? It's going to... I guess I'll buy gloves next, because those should be the cheapest piece. It's an 8% increased chance to critically heal on like most of my hots, which is quite nice. And then 4-set will make my nature swiftness come off cooldown more frequently. Bake with potato flour for grain allergies. Going for 1800 mug. I was just planning on going for the vicious mount. I don't think I really am wildly interested in climbing rating. If it happens, it happens. But if I know what's good for me, it won't. Oh, goodness. I am super, super, super rusty. And the thing about solo shuffle is I can't get my friends in to carry me. There's you're gonna kind of win or lose on the back of you, I suppose. Yeah, that's the mount right there. That cat. That is the saber tooth that I'm grinding for. That's what I'm after. All right, BM Hunters, Preservation Evoker, Havoc Demon Hunter. Make sure we've got our reactive resin. There's going to be a melee-ish on every team. Where'd you buy the saber? You gotta grind it out. You gotta fill up this bar here by winning rated PvP matches during Season 1 at 1k rating or higher. You could do it in a future season, but then you would need to grind whatever that season's mount is first and then grind that bar up all the way again. So the plan is just do a lot of solo shuffle. That's my plan. Hunters on the enemy team for now. They're opening on my Warlock. My Warlock has the blue square, and they are right here. I'm trying to pay mildly more attention to positioning than I was before. The Evoker's coming in there. There's the Evoker. This is Bestial Wrath. I'm gonna just trade. I'm just gonna trade Bark for that. I'm gonna eat that trap and sit it. The Evoker might try to get me out of it with something. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I'm glad somebody else won because I was in danger. Cross-faction LFG and LFR a thing yet? Stuck in a 99% horde server. Well, you don't LFG and LFR. Well, sorry, LFG yes, LFR potentially less so, but LFR is not limited to your server. You wanted to turn off minion bars. I did want to turn off minion bars. You're absolutely right. Game interface minions. Uh-oh, am I disconnecting? Oh, my game's freezing up. Oh no. Oh, oh, my game's crashing. Ooh. Why? Close program. Let's restart it. So, yeah, no, stream's fine. My WoW client just bit the dust. No. I wonder if it'll put me back in or if it's just going to take that as like... If it counts that as deserting, I will be cranky. Maybe I'll log in time. I'll still be in the match. What a beautiful piece of art. All right, we lost, but I did get back in. All right. So it didn't give me deserter. I am... Okie dokie. Gladiator is a much higher rating threshold. For Vicious, you just have to win games and play a bunch at or above 1k rating, whereas Gladiator is a, what, 24? It used to be a percentage-based thing, but I think that they just saved that for rank 1 now. Yeah, I still have, I have enemy frames for, minions, and I would like to turn them off after this round. So my Hunter has the blue square. Hunter's over there. They're on the Demon Hunter. My warrior has the orange circle. They're over there as well. They've popped swords. I don't think any cooldowns have been traded yet. Or for that. Demon Hunter did go very deep, which is going to force the Evoker to push up, which is going to let me get a clone on them, assuming that I can now heal us through this. So the Evoker's over there. I wanted to juke a kick before DR came back up. Let's hit Trank just so we've done it once during this fight. Nope, didn't work. Not enough. Round lost. I've won one. We have a few more left to go. My Bluetooth is disconnecting. Today is just not my day. I'm gonna turn off minions and minor. So we just want enemy nameplates. See if that helps clean things up a bit. Yeah, Dungeon Finder is not limited to connected realms. It should not mix in, I don't believe it mixes in role-playing realms. I think they might be on their own, but I might be wrong about that. Okay. I have the Hunter and I have the Warlock. There's the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter's dropped. I think this is a bit of a fun grind, but I think the move would probably be just to kind of work on it over time, probably off stream, maybe with just like some music or like hanging out in Discord with some friends or something. Just something like really chill and low-key. Not too, just, you know, let the games pass you by. The games are a decent length though. I feel like I remember in Shadowlands, the end of Shadowlands solo shuffle games being like very, very frenetic and like oh, the warrior was out of range, I think. Just basically everybody blowing everything all at once. And it seems like there's definitely more. It feels more like a real arena game now. Solo Shuffle and Shadowlands was unrated without MMR. I think it might have had MMR but been unrated, but it might have been unrated without MMR. You're right, this definitely does have something. I'm very curious. If I lose this round and I went 2 and 4, I'm curious to see what that gives me in terms of currency, and if that does indeed mean that I get no progress. And I guess if I go 3 and 3, is it just 2%? It's just a flat win or lose? I guess we'll see if we can win. But it's a no voice 3s, which is chill, if anything. So this Demon Hunter goes quite deep, which is fine. That's a fair amount of defensives. Oh, no. They're gone. They're dead. You could use in-game voice chat, I suppose so. Oh, no, there is one more round. Okay. I got the highest rating of my life during the week where the bear tank was busted beyond belief. I'm pleased with this. I'm gonna get 3 vault options. It seems like in solo shuffle, very easy to get triple vault options, especially as a healer with like really short queue times. So my Demon Hunter is the circle, and I basically just want to stay with them. and use things aggressively. I love that tiger. Warrior wants me. Still. Is the oh no, they're not really dead. It's a hunter. They're tricking me. I'm leaving that demon hunter where they are. Do I wanna... Oh. So that's the end of Emerald Communion. Oh, I don't have anything else though. I do have a trinket still. I'm gonna bark my warlock. I think the hunter could die. Alright, so we went 3. We went 3 and 3, which gave me 990 honor, 200 conquest, unchanged rating. I like that it shows you your rating and your matchmaking value. I think that's interesting. MMR used to be a hidden stat. Okay, and then I want to know. That gave me 6. So going 3 and 3 does give you 2%, which is fine by me. I have 3 options in my vault, and then conquest-wise, I think I should have enough conquest to get myself my 2-piece tier, which is nice that you can do that in just like one morning, kind of. So we need to get ourselves some gloves from the conch vendor. Gladiator's gloves. It doesn't really matter which ones because we're going to catalyze them. But we get our tier piece here. It is kind of fun filling out the transmog sets. I do appreciate that. And then we're heading back to the catalyst. I'll have a whole 2 set. Maybe that's what I need to be 1800. We're just gonna get our 2 set bonus and then bam, just 600 rating easy like that. I'm pretty pleased with 6%. I think that this is definitely grindable. I don't think that stream is necessarily the right avenue for it. Oh man. What else would I work on stream in the meantime? I think that Forbidden Reach would be good, and then I can work on Forbidden Reach to do collecting. There's mounts out there I need. I just need Elemental Overflow in general. I don't have the Salamanther mount yet. I don't have any of I've got like 2 slimes total towards the slimy thingy. There is always Nighthold. Yeah, I think there's lots of other fun stuff we can do on stream that's a little bit more stream friendly. And then I can just maybe find an afternoon or an evening or a couple of afternoons or evenings sometime this month and just kind of crank this out off stream. Because it's something, it is content, but it's difficult for me to be my, chatty, talkative self. Underrot and King's Rest and Freehold, I suppose. All right, take me to the catalyst. Whoa. I was actually, while I was leveling the druid and doing world quests and stuff, I actually really enjoyed doing all the pet battle world quests and getting polished pet charms and then purchasing those upgrade stones. We got one for Egg Bob, and I woke up this morning, Egg Bob was still level 25. And there's so many other pets that could use that same kind of treatment. My pet collection needs work. I can hardly call myself a pet collector in this state. Oh, there's a rare up there. Overseer Stone Tongue. I'll never make it in time. I wonder if this is the one where I can just never find it. Yeah, it's underneath. There's one rare that I can never for the life of me. It's on one of the levels of like this big pit thing. And I'm incapable of figuring out which one in time. Do I know the percentage of pets that I own? I do not. Do you? Also, there was some rare or another. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Well, I'm not in a DPS spec. I guess I can try and get into one. There was some rare that was bugged where the person that had killed the rare got the rare star, which I thought was quite funny. Can convoke. I guess I didn't check to see if this is a very soloable thing. I get lots of regrowths that I can cast on myself. That's nice. All the things might be able to tell me about my percentage of pets owned. They would probably have that data. Oh, you know what I've been spec'd into this whole time that I've been PvPing and I haven't pressed one time? Renewal. This big blue one with the little maple leaf icon that instantly heals you for 30% of your health. Haven't pressed that once. Not at one time. Ask ChatGPT. Alright. I did it. I don't remember for what. But for better or for worse, we killed that rare. I got myself some rep and supplies. Who needs it? I don't know. I'm having a hard time following a train of thought. I'm a little bit, I'm a tiny bit under the weather. I think I've got 2 hours before raid testing. I want to catalyze this piece of tier. Oh, I have a point unspent. I'd like to catalyze a piece of tier. Take a look at my gear and my accomplishments so far. Swamp Peanuts, thank you very much for the 33-month resub. I usually have that button on shift and my DR personal cooldown, so I don't forget to use it. Oh, renewal, that's right. The thing I was just speaking about, that's right. Okay, tier. Gloves. PvP tier gloves. Complete group activities to earn charges across all characters. I should do that. Am I on the quest to do it? Oh yeah, group content in the Dragon Elves, 52%. I wonder if I'm getting progress through solo shuffle, or if that's from something else. Oh, I got some marks of honor, and I got some marks of honor. I've got 18 marks of honor. Might be good for something. And then glove-wise, I now have my 2 set. Woo! Oh, pet percentage. That's right. All the things. If I was guessing, I would guess 90, but that might be high. Let me see. Is it a thing? Is there a category here where I can just look at pets? Or would I have to look at a different website? Would it guess 90? Yeah. Solo Shuffle does provide percentage. Oh, that's good then. I can get it done that way. Data, yeah, Data for Azeroth would probably have it. Data, I was hoping for one that would just take into account collection score and not collection quality, because because I didn't perceive the initial question as counting my my amount of pets leveled and upgraded and stuff. Hello, everyone. Hello. How you doing? Let's see. Thank you. It is a cuddle up with a hot water bottle and tea kind of day for Hazel. I got so much transmog today. Although I need to sort this set. This is all a big mess. You know what I never wear is I got this the Shadowlands PvP sets for not that one, but the last season. Isn't this like kind of an awesome set? I never wear it. You've got the nice color and then the elite set, which I guess has a little bit more effects on it. I never put that on. Oh no! TNE with a raid. Welcome. Thank you very much. The oh no is because I am genuinely about to turn off my stream. I am just wrapping up for the day. We're doing a short one today. Oh man, more viewers. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I always tell myself that one day I'm gonna have like just the sickest fresh YouTube videos out, and then people will come across my stream or something will happen and I'll get some publicity and I'll be like, ah yes, I've been preparing for this moment. But I haven't been wildly preparing. I will have a set of raid guides out. Not today or tomorrow, but before the next raid, then that'll be something. We just came from watching a literal murder. Yeah. Still make YouTube videos every week, at least one a week, which you know what I've kind of come to comfort myself with? There are plenty of perfectly successful YouTubers where one video a week is a great schedule and I'm doing just fine. I don't, this is an acceptable amount of output. I'm gonna take myself back to Valdrakken. We have 1,000 honor left and then 200 conquest, but I think, I might be able to buy another honor weapon appearance. Stump Sean, episode 1. Hi Hazel, yeah. I'm looking forward to raid testing. I think it's just the one more heroic boss to test. And then we should have seen everything that we were gonna see. Alrighty, what kind of appearance do I want here? I've been doing solo shuffle, but I think I'm not gonna do any more on stream today. I have 1,000 honor, so I could buy an offhand, but if I wanna save up for like one of these main hands, then I should hold off, get some more. I could buy like a cloak, but I never mod cloaks. I guess I'll try to get all of them eventually. It seems like you get so much honor just for the sake of, you get so much honor for doing solo shuffle that we'll get it all at some point. Tend to forget Twitch exists. Watch a lot of stuff primarily on YouTube. Favorite YouTubers are also often streamers. I like doing both. I see why people will stick with one or the other, but as long as I can keep up with a little bit of each, I think it works good. Are you 1,800 yet? I don't know if I'm ever going to be 1,800. My dream is to fill this bar up. I am 6%. I'm 6% of the way towards my vicious kitty cat mount, which means 94% to go. At 2% per solo shuffle win. I would be perfectly happy just to stay at 1,200 rating, though. I feel like I'm an acceptable amount of good at this. And the games might be faster if we stayed this rating, too. I'm going to wrap up. I will probably be back tomorrow, but if I wake up tomorrow and I am sicker than I am now with like a headache, I will probably cancel. So if I do cancel, I will put that in my Discord and then I'll change the stream title just so that you don't sit around here for hours. But otherwise, we'll find something cozy to do tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe Forbidden Reach rares. Appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.